Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2, and we are live. How's everybody doing today on this wonderful Monday, 10:33 a.m. on the 33s? It's very interesting. Right now, our biggest exchange is down, so we can't make trades. None of us can. The market is kind of frozen. Little FUD for Bitcoin. You could see possible sell-off for Bitcoin and other markets. Gonna take a look at Bitcoin. So we kind of froze here at 22,757. They say the price is lower here, but or 22,646. Yeah, we're frozen right now. A frozen exchange. Nothing is moving, and in Binance land. If we take a look at Binance's Twitter account, let's go over there real quick and see what's going on. CZ really is who you should be looking at. Coins that recently reached new all-time highs, he puts out. Interesting. Crypto differ. I actually really like crypto differ, but let's check that out. E-gold hit 27.63. That's insane. $27. The thing was pennies months ago. Celsius $3. Theta hit 96 cents. That's pretty big. Bitcoin hits 24,141. Right. I saw a little higher on some other exchanges, but FTT hits $5. Aave hit $93. CHZ, which is run by them, rose. Watch CHZ and rose, man. You can see that. Look, see how they have the Binance. They push these on Binance, man. If you look at CHZ, it was like the only coin that was up, and I kept telling you guys numerous times. I said, watch CHZ. It's being pushed by CZ. CHZ, maybe that's his name. CZ. Interesting. But you can see it's up. It was up 48% before the market froze. It was the biggest. It was up more than anything else, and we had it. We were talking about it. We even had a call on it. I had drawn it up for you guys. Talked about it numerous times. So just stay on the grind, man. There's always so much to look at, so much to watch. Oh, you guys watching this funny, man. Snow jump in the snow video. Anyway, I want to look at the chat. Pop out the chat. Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, so everyone's probably pretty upset. Market slowing down. People kind of not sure what to do. A lot of FUD. I relax in these times. Just take a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Hildar, watching your jump in the snow. Yeah. Check Nano, please. It went down to 104. Everything's going to go down, man. It is what it is. We can't check anything, guys. The prices aren't moving. Oh, wait. No. Oh, there's some movement there, but this is on a different exchange. So Bitcoin back to 23,000, though, just so you know, on other exchanges. So we were paused at 23.6, but we're back to 23,000 in other exchanges. So there is movement, my friends. There is movement. All right. Bitcoin dominance seems to be moving, so we could kind of get a hinge on that. Okay, 1 minute looks good. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour says, okay, lack of bullish momentum and bearish, kind of coiling up. I think Bitcoin's getting ready for a run to 27,000 to 30K, in my opinion. We did get rejected here by the previous high, 67.73. Want to see if we can break through that in dominance, but I really wouldn't want to see that, right? We want to see dominance head back down. Right now, it's not looking too great. Let's look at the daily. For the daily's good. The daily's kind of spent. So it looks like the dominance is about to fall on the daily. So that's good. Good sign. 3 days says we're about to come up though. So which is a little more stronger of a read there. So that worries me a little bit. So dominance. Watch out for dominance. It's playing some games here with the altcoins. So altcoin red day for sure. We take a look at what's going on in the market. Duck is a new coin that got thrown out to me here. Hit the markets at about 8 cents. Flew all the way up to 217. So this thing went up easily about 2,000% or more, only to come back down to about 36 cents, but still up pretty big from the initial at 70. So it's still up 5x or even more, almost 6x. It's at 43 cents right now. So Duck just got put on my radar by Theo, an awesome deep diver in my group. He really gets into the Uniswap stuff. So that's funny. Interesting. So obviously it's kind of strange to see the market stuck. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of the maintenance? Maintenance has me kind of stuck too. It's got like, it's a lack of movement, so it's like the lack of energy today. Today's like a kind of a still day. If you guys can feel it, I feel it. It's like a weird energy today. Hit the like button. All the tickets for Binance are frozen. Yeah, Binance is, we're showing you right now, man. Binance is, that's why you came to my channel, right? To understand what's happening. Binance, did a full restart of matching engine. It's back online and looks good. Checking other systems now. The engineers told me another 30 minutes at least, so probably another 60 minutes. Thank you for your understanding. That was 41 minutes ago. BCS is working. Trust Wallet app is working. And Binance US is working completely separate. Futures trading is still running. Everything else is maintenance mode. Working to bring the system back online again. First data validation passes. Funds are safe as... What does SAFU mean? Funds are safe and... I don't know. I don't know what SAFU means. You guys could tell me what SAFU means. Futures trading is still running. Thank you for your patience. Interesting. So why don't we get into the stock market while the regular market here for us is a little bit frozen. We'll get into the Mo funds. It's your lucky day, Mo. It's your lucky day, man. SGMO, 15, doing really well. Shot out of this, I'll show you. We were in this other pennant, and I have a projection of it going all the way up to 19. I said it's not done. I said I would load up here as it's getting in, and boy, did it do exactly what I said so far, and continuing up to 15. Now it's sitting at 1571. Interesting. This isn't moving either. Like, there we go, 1568. All right. For a second, I was like, wait, stock market, you know, everything thrown off. So SGMO continuing to move. And I have a target here of 1954. From there, I'm not sure, man. Really, I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. I'm going to have to look for some consolidation. But right now, 2 hour looks really good. The daily's a little spent, but it still has some more room to move. No curve on the MACD, ready to go. So the daily's still looking good for you. Pointed up. Looks like we can double top here. Secure asset fund for users. Thank you. Thank you. I like how you considered crypto. It is the regular market, right? Yeah, so people are saying, oh, they're all mad. Everyone's mad and like getting upset at Binance. And to me, I don't get that upset because I'm like, it's a 24/7 exchange. I'm sure there's going to be 2 or 3 days out of the year that they're going to have to do some maintenance. I mean, it's just a fact of life. Pot stock's taking a bit of a hit today. They're down 25. This was already up to 33 recently. Wow, did a bit of a head and shoulder pattern that I'm forming. See this? I'm thinking CGC is about to do a head and shoulder pattern and come all the way back down to 1939. So watch out for that. Halliburton still continuing its flag up, out. Like we said, out of this place. Now I said it's either going to go sideways or down. Looks like it's going to choose the sideways momentum as it just touched the 21-day moving average. So look for Halliburton to go sideways and then form a bull flag and continue to grow. I actually think 1941 is the bottom of the pennant, pretty close. Really a good price. I think the lowest you'll get Halliburton is about 1850, 1874 in the next few months, next few weeks actually. So I really like Halliburton right now. Just it's looking nice. Riot continuing its move, double topping here though. I would be wary of this double top. Also, it's got bearish divergence here on the Stokes and on the regular and on, you can see here we have bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up is giving us an uptrend here on the price. But on the RSI, we're getting a downtrend here. It's also a double top. I would take profits on Riot right now if I was in it. I think it's on its way back down, doing a double bottom. Here's what we see happening. Target for the double bottom is the middle to the end here. Target the bottom middle to the end, like so. Then we swing that over to the here like this, and that would give us our target. Looks like it could go all the way back to $5. So just be careful, guys. Something to think about, something to talk about. Yeah. Plug continuing its growth, breaking out. I see Plug going all the way up to $44. So if you didn't get into Plug now, I think you can still get in. Still a good time, honestly, in my opinion. 1 hour curling back down, wait for it to reset. Probably doing a retest here of the top of the pattern, which is really textbook buy for institutions. So the retest here of 31 for Plug is amazing. Watch it all the way go to 44. So I'm liking Plug right now. Gold doing what I said it was going to do, bouncing. You can see what gold did. Broke out, came down, retested this top trend line here, got bought back up really hard. It did get to a high of 1900, back to 1900. Look for gold to continue its move back up. I have a target of gold now breaking out of this falling wedge and continuing up to $2,145. You could call it $2,150. I'm still at $2,145 even on that move. So there's your gold update. Looking really good. I think that's going to take a couple weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks, maybe a month or two. But gold is going to hit $2,145. You heard it first here from the Crypto Lifer. That's one of my predictions, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. I always look at Pfizer. What's going on with Pfizer at $5,106 a share? It's kind of ridiculous, right? Had a big spike, obviously. You'd think it would be getting up a lot higher, up to 59.33 there. I think it would go up even higher. Pfizer in a bit of a rising wedge, too. It could break up parabolic. Just with all the the talks about vaccines, I thought it would have a little more of a jump. Roku, man, continuing its tear, going parabolic. Hasn't really decided it was even going to consolidate. Hit the target exactly that I placed here at about 313 and continued to run. Past now fib extensions. It looks like we would have to find some fib extensions or a movement. This is at all-time highs. Roku is just doing something out of control and looks like it's not going to stop. Pointed up here on the daily. If I show you the MACD here. So until this curls down, I wouldn't even think about taking profits right now. And you have movement here on the Stokes. So this can still rip. Look for it to consolidate, maybe at least and form a bull flag at some type if you haven't got in yet. Riot. Unbelievable gains all the way. We were watching this thing at about 209. This thing ripped in about 3 weeks. So we've been watching this for a while now due to Mo. 35 bars, 50 days, up 60% for Riot. ALTS, another pot stock, had a big move all the way from 0.48 all the way up to 52 cents. So, I mean, the thing 10x'd really in a very small amount of time. Let's take a look at that real quick because that's something that a lot of people really didn't talk about. Wasn't on my radar as it happened either, So if we go to the top of that wick, I think that's about it right there. I got some information on there, so I can't see it. Let me see here. So we come from the bottom here. Just want to take the length of this move and how long it took. So 13 days to go up 470% gains. Not too bad at all. Wow, that's like a penny stock for this pot stock. ALTS. Look for them. They're a big pot stock making a move. But they definitely got sold back. I mean, whoever was up there took profits all the way back down to 21 cents. Still, from 5 cents to 21 cents, that's a 4x. So it's still up nicely. So down from its ultimate highs, though, just completely collapsing. Could be a place to get into the bottom at ALTS, even now after that big move. That's just its first initial spike. So something to keep on your radar. I'm not too keen on pot stocks at the moment. I was for years. I think Bitcoin's a better play. That's just my opinion. Many people would think maybe not, but that's just my opinion. This is looking good. 3027. Someone gave this to me. It's in a bull flag. Looks like it's about to break out. So if you're looking at this, Billion Electronics, this thing looks pretty hot to trot right now. Breaking out gains upwards of 37 from 21. Looks like it can easily break out of this bull flag and hit the target here. 74% gains coming out of 3027. I don't even know what the heck it is. Billions Electronics. MRNA. Not sure what this was. Came up high, forming a bit of a double invert head and shoulder pattern too. I'm convinced Binance has to use some moves from Coinbase playbook and go through some freezing and crashes. When crypto goes mainstream, everything will have to go down for everyone to plug in. Honestly, this is what makes sense with Uniswap, right? Like, you can still Uniswap all you want with anybody you want. So, MahaDAO, I put that up with everybody yesterday. It was at about $9. I got in at it was about $8. I got in at $5. It went all the way to $17 last night. Unbelievable. So I basically made pretty close to about 150%. I ended up selling at about 13. I got back in with my initial investment. Took my initial investment out and got back in with the profit. So now I'm riding 50 MahaDAO tokens to the moon for free, and they're up still from where they're at, up 56% now, but they were up even more. Market cap only at 10 million. So remember that. If we look at DAO Dime, did something very similar. It came out, had a small market cap, similar to a DAO, right? It's at 28 now. Now DAO Dime sitting at a $27 million market cap, and this thing is up 859% in a month. So if you like 859% in a month, Just watch, man. MahaDAO could easily do the same thing. Small market cap, ready to go. You can see here, circulating supply is about 1.5 million. We go to MahaDAO. Circulating supply is around the same. Well, this is 10 million, but the circulating supply. So it has 10 times the circulating supply. May not be able to get as high with the market cap, but it's still growing, and it's growing fast. So MahaDAO, put it on your radar. YFDI, my baby took a little bit of a hit. I'm going to take a look at what's going on with YFDI. Back to 3 grand though. Let's take a look at it on CoinTrader Pro. Give a look at it right now. What a strange day for the market though, right? Let's take a look at YFDI. Okay, so let's see here. So it was either going to form a wedge or it was going to form a pennant. So let's see what's happening here. I like that it's respecting this these support and resistance lines. It seems to really, that's what one thing I like about this coin. It really seems to respect this. See, look. See, candle close, candle close. It's just like, here, candle close, candle close. Here, candle close, candle close. It really respects these support and resistance lines that it made. It's just insane. It does it almost every time, textbook. So I was scared too. Look, I thought we had inverted head and shoulder. I thought we had a head and shoulder. This could be a head and shoulders pattern as well. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We came back down. Now we're holding this line of support and resistance. So let's just see what kind of flag we're forming here. Could be in this downtrend. There's 2 possibilities right now. We're in this downtrend, falling wedge. But we could also be just in a pennant that's going flatter. And going to form a new, you know, we could be like this. So we'll see. Are we going to continue down the pattern? Or are we going to, you know, like this channel? Or are we going to stay like this and channel? We'll see. So this is kind of what I'm watching for now to see where we go. Bullish. The daily looks great though, right? Math. We're kind of peeling out of the bearish MACD. You can see that we have bearish divergence that played out. It's always good to sell the top, almost every time. Don't know what just happened there. Okay, and then we have bearish divergence here. You can see because we have swing low to swing low right here, but we have swing up to swing up, and then that played out. You can tell there's the bearish divergence playing out, hitting support, resetting at about 3,000 even, right? So I'm still up 100% in this. Got in at about 1,500. There's people saying, I was up about $300 last night doing good trading, and if CoinTrader Pro is showing me the right number, I'm down half those profits due to this freeze. It kind of stinks for real. Stinks. Yeah, I mean, they should, if they're doing maintenance, I think they have to, they're going to have to, like, you can't stop somebody out when they didn't have a chance to trade. You know, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, but there's got to be a little bit of reparations there. Like, they can't just, in my opinion, right? That would be horrible. Follow Crypto Differ on Twitter, man. This is really a place where you want to go. Explore the crypto space together. Major upcoming events in December. Full major list of upcoming events. So Royal Finance, IDO on Polkastarter DEX. Polkastarter is getting big, so remember that. That's a big name you're going to hear. Frontier, up 16%. Look at EGLD, up 254% on the month. DeFi Pi, up 91% on the month. Cardai Chain, up 2.2%. Watch Kai, man. I'm telling you, this is something you're going to see take a move. DEX, Cartesi, CTSI, up 29%. Ensure, ELF, Injective, INJ, up 141%. Okay. Mantra DAO, up 16% to 7 cents. And Unilend, Unilend's alpha release, staking pool mobile app and lending on Mantra DAO. Okay, so a lot. Staking goes live here on ELF, ALEPH, ALF, ALEF, ALF. I don't know how I say ALF. Check out YFT and MVP. It's a new deck starting up next week. Or two been dumped down under pre-sale prices. Binance BZ follows their project on Twitter. Might be a big buy, low play before project goes live. That's a pretty good idea. I like that. YFT and MVP. Where are they? We're going to find them here. YFT. Is that yield farming token? Is that what we're talking about? 236. Updated 3 hours ago. Historical data. Okay, so this thing is still, you don't get much data on this, right? Market cap 27,000. You're right. So this thing is just coming out. Is this what we're talking about here? YFT Finance. Let's take a look at what's going on their website. Again, this isn't financial advice, guys. We're just doing some research to see what's going on. I do not recommend that you get into any of these projects without doing your own research, and I'm not even recommending getting into these projects. YFT Finance. No, that's Yearn Cash. Yearn Cash. Yearn Cash is Who News project. YFT Finance, introducing yield farming token, the most profitable way to farm with next generation yield farming and field yield rewards. Modeled on Yearn Finance, but burnt keys, DAO governance, fixed 7-day emission schedule, fair farming for all. The total supply of YFT is 20,000 over 3 pools. YFT is completely distributed in the following 10 weeks. Aragon-based governments make farming great again. We've made farming great again. You'll see. Interesting. Let's take a look at the contract address and see what's going on with this. Again, I'm going to say again, I do not think it's worth. I'm not getting into any of these. I'm just doing research. So don't take this as, oh, I want to jump into this project. I have to get in right now. No, not even close. It may become something that you want to look at. We may end up super happy about this. We may not. We do not know. Only time will tell. Base just keeps losing money. I don't understand what's up with Base. Someone needs to explain Base to me. I had 33 of these that were worth $32. Now I have 4 worth $2. Theo, man, if you're out there, if you're on Wrenchy, could you tell me what's going on with Base, man? Like, GSS coins in pre-sale. It's backed by precious metal mining. That's pretty sweet, man. I'm into that. My Maha DAO's doing good. Holding that. I got some ETHs. That was interesting. Staking YFDI. That's interesting. Anything else? And I'm doing Cascade with Base, but it seems just to be struggling. GSX reminds me of the movie Fool's Gold. So we're going to look at something else here. So I'm going to look at Uniswap. I have a great video on how to use Uniswap. Check it out on my channel. Really help you. Breaks down all the ins and outs. Really slow and easy. So look, whenever you look for a project like yield farming token, this one here, you're going to go to the contract address and copy it. Go back to Uniswap. You're going to select your token. And then you can paste the address right in here and you'll find YFT. So right now, let's see how much YFT is worth. Worth 0.006 ETH. Okay. Now, ETH is worth about $600 right now. Who knows anymore, right? What's going on with this market? Frozen, but so go back to Uniswap here and we'll see it's worth, you get 109 for 0.74 ETH. 600 times 0.006. So $3.60 a coin for this YF farm or Y yield farming token. Interesting. Huh. Price impact 55%. Liquidity fee. ETH. View pair analytics. Now you also brought something else up though. You brought MVP. Let's see. He said MVP. Yeah. Was $90 last month. Under 3 now. Interesting. Interesting. I understand. Okay, let's take a look at this on the liquidity pair. 003 ETH now, it's telling me. See, with ETH at 6. See, that's why you got to be careful too, man. You can overpay for things here, extremely. I've seen people just outrageous numbers, and you'll end up price impact too high. You see that? I don't know, man. I'm not. Already kind of sketches me out a little bit here. What's going on with that? Let's take a look at MVP and see what you mean. I like their Medium site too. It's kind of nice to check out what they say about them on Medium. MVP. Now there's two. There's Merculate and there's MVP. So see how this works? Like, and you did not disclose. You said starting up Binance DEX. No way of telling which MVP it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just a red day for the markets too. It's funny how it's a red day for the market, and perfect day to buy the dip, and things are just, you can't even get into your accounts, right? Pretty strange day, honestly. I'm feeling a weird feeling today. Something really weird going on. I just like how Binance follows a project. Yeah, but there's two MVPs, man. Is it MVP Merculate or is it MVP? I couldn't. You didn't disclose, and I couldn't tell. I am in CoinGecko. There's two MVPs, man. Look, MVP. We have Merculate and we have MVP. Is it Merculate at 00005? I know, and there's a planetary alignment today. You don't think that's weird? How everything's kind of in the dumps. The green bull logo, so it's the MVP. It's the smaller one. This thing look. I'll be honest. This thing looks like it's down in the dumps. Let's take a look at the contract address. $5 a token. It's up. It's down. It's just down, 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 down. Right? Yeah, I got you. So then we take a look at this. I also like to do is this. You just change this to USDC. Kind of helps me out personally. And then I paste in this. I want to see that. So they're not even, they don't even know this, like, clip copy. Can't even get this on Uniswap, man. There's no liquidity on this, you know? Let's see what markets it's in. It says you can get it for ETH only, though. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah. Maybe if you go to ETH, then you go here and you paste it in. Yeah, I can't even get it going. Yeah, this stuff's whack, man. I'm not talking about this stuff anymore. I'm sorry. I think these coins are crap. It's my opinion. You may be 100% right. I'm just, you know, sometimes I'm wrong, and maybe I'll be wrong, but I just don't. I'm not into it. Not really wasting my time with it. I do more things that I feel like I combine tech with good pump, right? Like, there's always a good pump on a good tech. And what I mean by that, you're like, what are you saying? Well, what I'm saying is, like eGold, man. That thing's EGLD. Like, it's got that je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? I think VeChain has that je ne sais quoi. Like, you need a coin that has that thing you can't place, but you know it's got it. Like Aave's got the je ne sais quoi, man. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Look at the Dow taking a little bit of a dump, but nothing wrong with the Dow. I'll show you guys. I said, as long as we stay in this bull flag, everything is fine. So everything is fine, guys. Look, and we're coming down. We're losing we have already had this much bearish momentum. The bearish momentum started here and went here. And look, the Dow went up while we went even kind of down. So there's hidden bullish divergence in a way, because you have this on a downtrend, which is the RSI, but the price going up. It tells me that there's buying pressure for the Dow and everything is fine. We should have come back down here and tested the bottom of this here at 28. They just wouldn't allow that. I don't know why. And that's actually strange. This is strange price action. You know, we should be going up, down, up, down, up, down. They kept us higher here. So right now I'm still very bullish on the Dow. I'm bullish until we break this bottom trend line. See? And we got wicked back up too on the daily. Tells me that there's a lot of buy pressure. Little more pain for the Dow, but right now we're in an indecision doji candle. You can see that doji up and down with a star. It's like a plus sign. Indecision doji. Let's see how the 4 hour comes. We have 2 hours and 26 minutes until the 4 hour candle closes. So wait a couple hours. We want to see what happens with this candle. Right now though, I'm still good. Fluent doing a nice move from 420, coming back, hitting this previous resistance and support that it had here. So look, we came here and hit this level. Amazing how we respected it. But here we got rejected 3 times. We bounced, came back down. We bounced once, we bounced twice. So 345 is beautiful support for Fluent. Really doing good. It could be forming a double top here. We want to see it break this new high of 421. As long as that happens, which the 4 hour is saying it will, we'll be all right for Fluent. So look for Fluent to break 423 and continue on the move that I've been predicting for it all the way back to $7. You can see it's in this beautiful double bottom, and it's projected to go up 105% to 745. So there's my projection for Fluent. I started at about 245, and it's continuing to move just as I have predicted, which is insane. I didn't think it would go as predicted that well, but it did. It did. Litecoin's still holding above $100. That's a big deal for me. Think about it. If we had a bigger retrace in the market, we would see Litecoin back to 80, 70, 90 even. The fact that Litecoin's holding this level is impressive to me. LTO. I'm into LTO. I made this funny 3-dimensional triangle here. I was just getting kind of crazy with it. But you can look at LTO here on the 3-day, starting its bearish momentum. But the daily here really wants to have a push up into the positives. You can see we're really looking good on LTO. We went as high as about 17, only to retrace back down to 7. And of all the coins today, it's actually up 1.5%. So it's one of the few coins that's not down at the present. We don't even know really where it's at the moment though, right? We'd have to go to CoinMarketCap and even then, a lot of that is coming out of Binance. So we're still frozen for Binance, man. Still everyone kind of, take a quiz and earn sand and XOT. Let's look at that. That had a bit of a pump today. Orchard had some news and a pump. Can you look at GRT? We played it last night. If Binance is working. I don't think Binance is working, man. We're not getting any movement here. Yeah, we all played GRT. You know what's pissed me off about that, though, is I got in. I was up $100. I threw my stop loss to break even. And then what does it do to liquidity or something? I ended up losing $80. But my stop loss was actually a little bit above break even. It was at like 0.8%. You tell me why they have still stopped me out negative when I had a stop loss protecting my entire investment. Anyway, it's the market sell. Same thing happened to you? Yo, it was so shady, bro. I'm in up $100. I moved my stop loss to break even, and I was a little bit above, like at 0.6%. So I was in profit, technically, 0.6%. And then when I looked at I came back to my computer. I literally went outside for a second, came back down $86, stopped out. And I'm like, must have been lack of market sale when they market sold this out. It's the only thing I really don't like about 3 commas is like the slippage is just nuts if you use a market sale. But then if I use a limit sale, sometimes it falls through. He was up 279, took a shower, came back to see my stop. Yeah, bro. That sucks, man. Yeah, so the same thing happened to me yesterday. It was a little depressing. So Maha is still moving, man. The highest I saw it was at like 212 per ETH. Now ETH gone down and it stayed valuable too. So now you're gaining on ETH on this, which is pretty cool. This is making you more ETH. You can see just doing a double top here though. It hit that same place, 2.7. So wow. Last few minutes we double topped here on Maha, Dow. A lot happening on the back end here. Weird not to see like price moving and not to be able to like discuss like what's going on and like see what's up with the 1 minute and very strange to see price just still instead steady. Follow Crypto Differ, man. Really good place to follow them. Check them out. Awesome website. CryptoDiffer.com. Just want to put it in a different tab. One's getting too full. Orachain AMA, Crypto Differ Team, BetFi AMA recap, LTO Network AMA, Maha DAO. Look, so they got Maha DAO up in here. So there you go, man. Maha DAO was all over the news yesterday, 2 days ago. So, yeah. Business and founder of Maha DAO, Steve Enamel, development and founder of Maha DAO. Interesting. Hello, everyone. We're glad to meet here. Steve Enamakel, developer and founder of Maha DAO, and Pranay Sanghavi, business and founder of Maha DAO. Thank you so much for having us. My name is Pranay, and I'm the co-founder and handle the business ecosystem. A quick background, I started my first company when I was 19 while still in college in telecom and networking. Set up 9 sites in Mumbai with over 7,000 customers and exited all of them with a period of 3 to 5 years. I have close to 20 years serial entrepreneurship experience, starting, advising, and scaling up multi-million-dollar enterprise, including Fortune 500 corporates and information and communications technology. My name is Steve. I'm a developer and co-founder of Maha DAO. I've been coding since I was 6, and blockchain is to the core of my heart. Maha DAO is the latest innovation to push forward crypto. Interesting. It's releasing ARTH, a decentralized non-depreciating algorithmic token, which derives its value from a basket of uncorrelated assets, the relative weights of which are automatically adjusted by automatic buying and selling in response to changes in the price of each individual asset related to the others. The token is a value coin, and its value endures irrespective of which direction the market moves, and hence maintains the buying power of the holder. It's a dual token system. So, wow, we have 2 major partnerships with EasyFi and Matic that was recently closed, and we recently made a lot of headway around our product development. So Maha DAO, making connections with Matic and EasyFi. There are many partners, venture capitalist contributors who are excited to help see the project grow. Since October 2nd launch, the journey has been a hell of a thrill. We have achieved much beyond our plans in terms of product engineering, community growth, 10 to 20x growth in the Telegram and Twitter, buying interest 15x oversubscribed, investors relations, best funds backing us up, partner network, and IDO, Uniswap, etc., all planned and ready to execute. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I like the project a lot. They've already given me some wealth. DeFi is booming. DeFi is a trend. This has been a popular issue lately. Is Maha DAO just following that trend, or are you ready to enter the space? Maha DAO is a project that is doing something much different than others. You can have a look at our website for more information on Maha DAO. Our goal is to lead a new trend or wave in DeFi, which is value coins. Yeah, so Uniswap staking will be available to stake Uniswap LP tokens. There are 3 stake drop pools in place, and there's a Medium article around it in our community. Interested in staking, whether it be staking on your platform and Uniswap pool? Do you have a plan to increase the demand and scarcity of the tokens? It says, why add another stablecoin when Tether and DAI are here? Why ARTH is the best and most successful stablecoin? It's a good question. Firstly, Tether is centralized, and we believe in decentralization. Tether is controlled by a central authority and also raising eyebrows from the SEC. But more importantly, DAI and Tether are price-stable currencies, where ARTH is a value stable. ARTH stands for a more legitimate unit of currency that never loses its value no matter how the economy wobbles. As you know, most of our fiat currencies are self-depreciating in itself. The fact that what could buy you a radio set in the 70s can barely buy you a cup of coffee today is not just alarming, but at the same time concerning. That goes on to show that we have created an inefficient system that thrives on the very idea of inflation. DIA and Tether are pegged to USD, which is losing value. Cash is trash. So imagine every time you trade getting back into ARTHcoin and never losing your money. Like always being stable and always having a value coin that actually keeps your wealth and maintains your wealth regardless of what's happening. Interesting. So they have partnerships, man, with Matic, and they have a partnership with EasyFi. Look out for Maha DAO, dude. I'm putting it on your radar now. I really like the project, and something to think about. Maha DAO. Let's take a look at CZ, man. What are you doing, CZ? What's going on? Let's look at McAfee. Is he dead? They're trying to kill him in this prison? No updates for McAfee. fact that he would actually put this out recently, he would retweet this while he's doing all this other stuff. Within 3 months of launching, top smart dApps generated 10K daily unique active wallets. Leading the BSC charge is PancakeSwap with 33 DAUWs. The dApp is generating more than other top Ethereum dApps such as SushiSwap and Balancer. Interesting, man. PancakeSwap doing its thing. Did a full restart of the matching engine. It's back online and looks good. Checking all this now. The engine told me 30 minutes, so at least another hour. 60 minutes. Thank you for your concern. That was an hour ago, man. So still down. Binance still down at the present moment. Yikes. Yikes. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Let's take a look at the health of the stream. I haven't looked at the stream in a second. Doing good. 13 likes, 15 people. Hit those likes, man. Get the likes up here every day without miss or fail.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another day of charting. Happy Thursday, December 17th.
Funny. Another day of chat and box buster. Wow. So Uniswap, you can still Uniswap. Another thing, maybe this makes me think like, hey, Uniswap isn't so bad now, right? A decentralized exchange that we can't have issues with. It's pretty interesting, right? Like we're dealing with all this right now, and we could just be Uniswapping our way all around. Take a look at the 5 minute for YFDI. Took a little dip here, back down to 26.91, only to go right back up. Interesting. So in the last like 20 plus hour about, this thing's back up to 3,049. Took a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, we see there's the bearish divvy. Boom, boom, falling down, hitting support. Bit of a head and shoulders pattern. I feel like that I played out, bounced back up too. Take a look at the 4 hour. What does the 4 hour look like on YFDI? 4 hour doesn't look too bad. Looks like we're kind of getting, we're kind of done with the pain. Look, blue line is pushing up in the Stokes, and the MACD's done, so it's looking all right. Looking all right. Shout out to everyone on the stream. Mohit, Pavan, Jesse B, Noel, Segura 1013, Segura and Sergiu. Pretty close. I mean, they're not exact, but you both have the S, the G. You got an I in there. D. Ramon, Anthony Alfieri, my dude, Jesse B. Always holding me down, man. One of my probably greatest friends at this point. Arati. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Yeah, we don't even know what it's going to look like when, what our accounts will look like when this opens back up, right? We have no clue. No clue what could occur when they start markets again. Yeah, like what if, I can't explain it, like how this figures out. And I know this is crazy to you guys, but like you can't even remove a stop loss at this point. So if you thought not to have one and you wanted to get out, you couldn't even remove it if you wanted to, right? So you're kind of stuck. You're kind of in a stuck spot right now at the moment. It's kind of a relief for me to see markets not open anymore. Like I can just take a break, you know? And also anyone that was able to like smell FUD, or they must have just ran out of these positions pretty fast. Very interesting, to say the least. But honestly, like lately now, I'm not saying I don't use a stop loss, but lately what I'm doing is accumulating the coins that I want with no stop loss, and then just keeping like a nice bag to go in and out of like what I think is hot for the day, and using that to kind of go in and out. And those I have a stop loss. But if I have something long term, like if I buy Aave for 500 and it's the beginning of a $2,500 position, I'm not putting a stop loss on that, because I'm not going to lose my Aave positions while Bitcoin swings around. A month from now, 2 months from now, you're going to look at these coins and say, wow, I wish I bought Aave here. Remember a month ago, Aave, let's look at Aave on the month. Let's kind of break down. It's a good time to kind of give you guys some philosophical market behavior, right? Like how to kind of handle these situations. So you can see we bottomed a few times here at 77. Really like 77. Could be the end. You know, we're at the bottom of the trend line here too for Aave. Look what's going on. beautiful pennant, and we just fell right out of the pennant. But we're still in this bigger pattern here, and we're just at the bottom of it, which is interesting. So it's still respecting this longer trend line that AVE's in. Chance that AVE then could just work its way right back up. Go up 38% all the way up to 112. Could be the perfect dip buy for AVE right now at the moment. Take a look at the 30-minute. Do we have any bullish divergence? Yeah, we do right here. You can see because we have swing down to swing down right here. It's actually established like right now, and then we have swing up to swing up. It's a really good spot for AVE, you know. And look, 4 hours looking like we're kind of curving back up. Looks like we're done. So everything's telling me that that's the bottom of the trend line for AVE, and things should be okay. So interesting. Let's take a look at like the weekly, just to kind of give you an idea of where like look. So 2 months ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could have got this for $30. Let's a month ago, you could have got this for $66. And it did go to a high of 95, right? So that's a 50% gain in 1 month. So AVE likes to make, if you hold AVE for a month, here was one time you held it for a month, 59, and in 3 weeks. But actually, it's not true because 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, look, you would have been almost right back where you started. So here's 1 month you would have held AVE 59, and at the end of the month, you'd be at 55, only down about 10%. Here's another month you would have gotten into AVE at the low 51. At the end of that month, AVE was sitting at, or let's just take these 3 weeks. You get AVE at 27, and the end of those 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, fine. It did get as high as 82, so that's a 4x in 3 weeks. It 4x in 3 weeks. So what I'm trying to prove is if you hold AVE for 3 weeks to a month, it's very rare that it doesn't give gains. It's very rare that you don't make off. You know, now you could even buy here, come back down, come back up. Here's the 3-day. So there's 12 days, there's 2 weeks, and you're back up to where you started. I just think AVE is going to keep doing its thing and going on the way to up. It's a beautiful DeFi token. 79 is a good price. I'm not scared. I like where Bitcoin's at, honestly. This is just a day to buy alts, in my opinion. They're just making the alts really nice to buy. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I'm sticking to that. So, yeah, man. Good day to buy some alts. Here, just lamenting Binance crap. Yeah, man, we all are a little bit. We're all just kind of sitting here like, so this is it. You know, we pay monthly fees for different services. Like we have our trading view. We have everything. We're ready to go and unable to make a profit at the very moment. And it's a little sad, right? Thank God for Uniswap and other places like this. We have an alternative. But so far, the market as a whole is down. Let's take a look at what they're saying on Google. We keep going back to CZ's Twitter, and we're really not getting anything here. It's pretty flat. He has the balls, actually, to tweet about crypto differ and how many coins hit all-time highs, which is great. I mean, I'm sure he's being positive, but I wouldn't have the gall to do that. I honestly wouldn't do something like that. Everything for me, if I was in a business and it wasn't working right, everything out of my mouth would be how I'm trying to get it back, and that would be it. I would be doing nothing else. I just saw crypto 333 crypto. I'm gonna follow him. This guy, I love this guy. I am following him. Nice. 5,000 vaccine injuries in just the first 5 days from the junk science Pfizer corona vaccine. Toby Rogers, PhD. Look at that. So registrants with 1 dose, 679. Health impacts 3. Pregnancies at the time of vaccination, 5. Why would you get a vaccine while you were pregnant? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Yeah, they said futures still works. But futures is like, come on, man. To me, I'm about establishing wealth, right? Buying an asset that I believe in. And futures, you're playing games with derivatives. Like, you can't even take that asset off of the exchange. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't play futures and it's not fun. Do it here and there. But clear BART pattern here on ETH. Clear BART Simpson pattern. That was probably the low of 595 for ETH, in my opinion. We'll see where we open up, though. In other markets, we're doing well, right? Like, if we go look at Coinbase Pro. take a look at Bitcoin on Coinbase Pro or Pro Coinbase. I think you have to go to. This takes me to Simcast every time I do this. Really weird. I don't even know what it is. It's pretty strange. I don't touch any links, anything. I don't like. I don't do any of that phishing stuff, man.
Where does Coinbase refuses to work?
When I am using a VPN, it just refuses. It's interesting. So here, I'm going to disconnect. And look, the second I go in there, it starts to work again. Wow, so we're at 23,000. So we're pumping. We're pumping. So like when things get back, like my position should be up pretty nicely. Because my account's thinking we're down at 22.6, and this has brought all the coins up, honestly. And you're right, like I got stopped out of Aave last night, and I'd like to get back in. And I honestly didn't even know I had a stop loss on it. I'm like, why would I have a stop loss on that? That wouldn't make any sense. But I guess I did. I honestly question it, but I guess I did. And now it's going to end up back at the top. Yeah, now I get no trade history. At least I got trade history before. Now I have no trade history. You know, they're resetting the APIs, so is what it is, man. But yeah, now I'm sitting in Tether. Don't have my Aave. It'll probably higher up. They got it here too, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's back at $80. It's back at 81 now. I got stopped out at 77 or 79. Now I'm gonna have to eat that price difference because it is crap. I agree with you guys. Wow, look at this spike. It went all the way to 88 out of nowhere. Look at that. Someone messed up. Hit a funky order. Maybe 83. It looked like 80 looked like 83. You know, sometimes at 3 and the 8 when you're squinting, someone made a mistake here. So the Bitcoin market's doing great. Well, I almost thought Bitcoin was at 25.55, but the Bitcoin market's doing great. It just bounced hard. So despite Binance out, the Bitcoin market's doing really good. Doing its thing. Bounced off the low of 21.9, which is a beautiful low. And look, we're already up. Damn it. Bitcoin does $1,000 swings now. Easy. Look, 21.9, and we all go to 21. Wow. $1,300 swings like that for Bitcoin. Now it's in an inverted head and shoulders. Breaking out of here. You can see there's shoulder, head, shoulder. By the breakout of the neckline. Boom. Now it's forming a bull flag. Boom. Continuing. Hopefully get back up to this high of 24,000 and continue to move. That's what it's looking like. I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin right now as well. So really weird though. Bit of a big selling candle here. What are we on the 5 minute? Yeah. So interesting. Getting rejected at 23.2, coming back down to 23.245. A lot of buy orders. I'm seeing way more green than I am red. You see this? All green on the order book here. See a big sell wall? The biggest sell wall here at 23,006. Not a lot of buying. 22.8 is the biggest buying wall here. So we'll see what happens. They're holding a big sell wall at 23.6. And we'll watch these as they battle. I like watching the buy and sell walls go back and forth. It was my thing back in 2017. That's like what I did for a living, basically. Again, I was showing you something pretty cool. When I'm in a position, I just keep this window open, okay? It's pretty interesting. You take a contract address, and what I'll do is I'll keep this window open on, in the, I call it the swapper box. I don't know what you guys call it. And, actually, yeah, I want to go from MahaDAO. So you go from MahaDAO to like a stable coin. And what I like about it is it shows you like the price that you're at. Weird. And so there you can see where you're at. Okay, I got 652 of these. I would make 652 if I sold this right now.
So just kind of like, and I keep that window open. If you see a big drop or something happens, sometimes really, this is really where you see the price because they're getting it from here all the time. And
You know, so this is really how, and this will change. This will change, and it's a good way to kind of watch your price action in a way. I know it's like not the greatest, but it's what I do for Uniswap. I guess you can go to charts here like this. It's supposed to map it out pretty nice, but so we'll do Maha down. Maha DAO, and look, it doesn't have a USDT pair, so you only get the ETH pair, and then you have to constantly do the math, right? So that's why I like what I'm showing you guys, you know. Now you can always add pool liquidity, create a pair, add liquidity, no liquidity found. Yep. Right now I do have some liquidity. No liquidity found. Interesting. Oh, do you go to the pair back though? So like I put in base. I put base and ETH in. Interesting. ETH, man, going down because that's 467 now in ETH, and it was worth more last night. It was worth like, I don't know, like 500 and something. Maha DAO, dude, holding me down though. Holding me down. Look at Coinbase. A lot happened on Coinbase actually. OXT is up big. Let's see what happened to Orchard. So let's see what happened to this guy. It pumped all the way to 36 cents, only to dump back down to 27, man. Wish I was awake for that. That was at 4 in the morning. 36.7 pump. Damn, man. Pumped to 36 cents. And then it formed a big head and shoulder pattern here on the, what is it, the 1 minute, right? 5 minute chart. Now it's dumping. It's so weird, man. Why would you go all the way up just to dump like that? Like, this is a Dave Portnoy pump and dump, man. And right back down to 26 cents. Would have liked to have caught it at 36 on that dump at 4 a.m. Look, 4:30 a.m. How many times you guys see a pump or a dump or some crazy action at 4 in the morning? What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, right now we're all kind of in limbo with Binance just not working. It's pretty weird. Pretty weird times. So of the 112,000 people that were given the vaccine, 3,154 are unable to perform normal daily activities, unable to work, and required care from a doctor or a health professional. Interesting, right? So 10% of that, right, would be about, what, 11,200 people? So that's like damn near 3% of anyone who took this not doing well. So only 2.3% of the 215,000 Americans who received COVID vaccines have had a health impact event, unable to perform daily activities, and required care from a doctor. Very interesting. I'm trying to chart Maha and TradingView, Uniswap, Coinbase. Yeah, we did that, man. You're hilarious. Thank you. Thank you, Remote. Yeah, if you were with me yesterday, or if you were part of the channel, you'd see that I was posting Maha charts left and right. Yeah. I have it right here. We were going over Maha DAO every minute of the day. See? Boom. This is the ETH pair. I was just showing you how to look at the DC pair so you don't have to constantly do the math. See? But yeah, I posted this chart all the time, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't want to be rude, but I knew it was there. Thank you. If I didn't know it was there, I wouldn't be the crypto lifer. Like if I needed, this is gonna sound rude, right? But if I was so oblivious that I couldn't find where to chart that on TradingView, then I don't think you should come to my channel. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But it's not a USDT pair. You're funny, man. Don't worry, man. That's why I just showed you a trick. I just showed you a trick where you could just keep it on the interface, and you know you'll be able to see the swap. You'll be see the swap in real time. Maha. See, the thing is though, a lot of times, do you update that? Do you guys update that stuff? Because I'll add it, right? But like, how many times do I want to keep adding it? Maha Dao. You hit change. Add. Huh. I just wanted to like not have to do this every 5 seconds. You know? But this is how I like this. This worked for me. You do whatever makes you happy. But this worked for me. And I can see, look, see 59. I can actually see the price moving. I'm not trying to see USD for ETH. We know that, man. We know we can see ETH USD, bro. We can see ETH anytime we want. I love you, man. I'm just going to say I love you. And thank you for helping. That's all. Before I say something rude. I can be brash. It's true. I'm not perfect. My one pet peeve is when someone tells me something that I already know. And it's obvious that I know it because I go online every day and do charts, you know? Anyway. Like, here's the ETH USDT pair. See, it's 608. But right now, we're sitting at 616. Trying to look at it on Kraken right now. It's at 616. How come Kraken's not moving now? Look at Kraken. Like, why is Kraken still? There's a little movement there. All right. There's some movement on the order book, but... No worries, man. You're the best, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone's a little tense today. A little tense because, you know, it's like, you know, good day to kind of take the day off, I guess. You know, holidays are beginning. Just kind of take it easy, but I don't like taking it easy. That's not my plan, right? CHC still up 36%, of course, man. So he lets the whole system pump, but he pumps his coin, you know? Very interesting. I'm not sour, though. I'm not sour like most people. I'm really not. Wow, this thing went all the way to 33, and it stopped at 30 here. That pumped to 51, though. When was that? On December? Whoa, 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 whoa. This went to 51 on Binance? Damn. Damn, man. This thing basically 100%ed last night in the middle of the night at 4 in the morning. So still not getting any, it's crazy how the energy of Binance really kind of moves the channel. I never thought I was depending on the energy of Binance. I thought we were just kind of rocking, but now that Binance is dead, like we don't have that pulse of the market pushing us, you know? The autism epidemic is thalidomide, the Big Short and Spotlight all in one. The biggest medical mistake in history, driven by profit, covered up by people we trust. Autism is an epidemic. The first autism prevalence study showed an autism rate of less than 1 in 10,000 kids. Today, the autism rate in the U.S. is 1 in 36 kids. So we've experienced a 27,000% increase in 50 years. Like if autism was a stock, it would be the greatest thing to invest in your life. Look at that. And who's investing in autism is Big Pharma. Interesting, right? Think of when a kid's autistic. He has to go to the doctor all the time. He needs medications to have seizure medication. So every time they make someone autistic, that's another person they get to sell lifelong, years and years of medical treatment to. Because when you have autism, you need medical treatment for the rest of your life. You're someone that can't really live without the medical system. The medical system becomes you. Pretty sad. It stands to reason that viruses created in a lab using CRISPR may not behave in the same way as naturally occurring viruses. So existing models, case studies, and theories for immunology and epidemiology may be of little use in this crisis. We are in uncharted territory. So he's saying it did come from a lab. That's interesting. CRSPR equals Pandora's box. Not good, right? I don't even know. I just opened the box. See? I just opened the box. He wrote CRISPR. What is that? I mean, we have some decentralized. Yeah, I agree, though. I agree. But you can see, look, Maha Dao, man, continuing to rip. 686. So I'm not worried, man. Things are going to be all right. We're going to make it through this like we always do, guys. Gene editing software machine. So you guys both know, honestly. See, this is why I feel like every time I'm kind of talking to normie people and they look at me, like I did bring up the VACCINEs to my sister last night, my twin sister, and she's not into the research I'm into, and me and her getting like kind of a, not an argument, but it creates tension in the room, you know. And I was saying that there's more autoimmune diseases since we've upped the amount of vaccines we give kids. There's more autoimmune diseases than we've ever had. You know, just, you know, buddy, check Elon Musk tweets. I did. They were hilarious. And Michael Saylor was in there talking about how he wanted to help him buy billions of crypto. Like, it was pretty nuts, actually. Come for the comments, stay for the memes. Thanks to everyone who worked so hard to make Tesla successful. My heart goes out to you 3 hours ago. Photos from yesterday's launch and landing. Trace Gaines. Who to follow? Barack Obama. I love you all crazy people out there. We love you too, Elon. One word, Doge. So funny, man. He loves doing that. Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money. Why would he say that? I don't get it. I liked it just for a joke, man. Lord Edge. Bitcoin is my safe word. Just kidding. Blah, blah, blah. Turn up your brightness to see the stars. Starlight, star bright. Starship landing. I saw something where Michael Saylor was like talking to him. Elon Musk inquires about converting large transactions. Here it is. So Michael Saylor tweeted at Elon Musk and he was like, hey man, like, I think you should convert, you know. What does Elon have to do with Bitcoin? Normies don't read the research papers. No, they don't. They don't. And look, Maha Dao now is 700. It was just at 618. This thing is flying, man. So anyway, Musk inquires about moving large transactions to Bitcoin. I saw this yesterday and might as well bring it up. Elon Musk inquired about converting large transactions of Tesla Inc.'s balance sheet into Bitcoin in a Twitter exchange with Michael Saylor, a prominent booster of the digital currency. In a series of tweets, Saylor, executive chief officer of MicroStrategy Inc., encouraged the billionaire to shift U.S. dollars from the electric car maker to Bitcoin and do your shareholders a $100 billion favor. Other firms on the S&P would follow your lead, and in time, it would grow to become a $1 trillion favor, Saylor adds in his tweet on Sunday. He's true. He would start a movement that would just keep going. Does Bitcoin boom mean better gold or bigger bubble? That's cool. I'll read that. The exchange came after Musk posted a suggestive image indicating that he's tempted by Bitcoin, which has more than tripled in value this year. Are such large transactions even possible? Musk tweeted in response to Saylor. Numerous people assured him they are, as well as Saylor, who said he had purchased more than $1.3 billion in Bitcoin and offered to share his playbook offline. Are such large transactions even possible? Bitcoin surged, yes, because there's big exchanges holding huge amounts to OTC, to billionaires. That's what they're doing. Bitcoin surged to record highs, has investors racing for exposure to the rally, even if it means paying a high markup. As the largest cryptocurrency rocketed above 23,000 for the first time this week, the mania pushed the price of Bitwise 10 crypto index funds as much as 650% above the value of its holdings. Tesla set to start trading as a member of the S&P 500 index on Monday, had an 8-fold surge this year. The gains propelled Musk's own fortune after adding $104 billion to his $164 billion net worth, making him the world's second richest person, according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Tesla's road to the S&P 500 was a wild ride, these charts show. Wow. Tesla slides on the first day of trading. So it's funny to see where Tesla's at. Let's take a look at Tesla right now, just to get ourselves out of this mix into the Gus funds. Where are you, Tessie? Where are you, young Tessa? 662. Wow, it took a huge dump to 629. Interesting. But Tesla just, you know what? It just decided to come and test the bottom of the pattern, and now it's here. I think it's gonna do what Bitcoin did. It actually followed Bitcoin pretty closely, which is strange, right? Bitcoin dumped, Tesla dumped. Very interesting. I'm still stuck on Tesla breaking out of this falling wedge here that we have it in and going up parabolic to $900. So look for Tesla to gain 50% more out of this move right here. Once it breaks up, it's going to be a fast move too. I don't think it's going to take as long as the other moves. But remember, we got you into Tesla here at 410. That was my big call here, around 410 for Tesla. You'd still be up 50% had you taken my call on November 16th. Clean call too. Yeah, so many calls on the channel, man. It's insane how many calls I've made at this point. Like, I can't even keep track of them. Not even, sounds like I'm blowing my head up, but I'm really just going over the facts. Just going over the facts. The 16.4 video where I said it's 16.4. This is nuts, though. Calling it, right? Bitcoin boost is 13 coming. 13 will lead to 16K fast. Like, I called that. All that happened true. I mean, it was just kind of, it was there to see, man. It was there to see. Anyone who's stuck in the charts could have a good indication of where we were about to go. It's true. True stories. True stories. November 16th, though, was the call. So hard to find. Here's November 12th. So that was this one here. Here it is, 16.4. So here's my Tesla call. This is an opportunity. Of course, I'm clearing my notes, but
Tesla SLV. SLV in the same spot like it's always been in, about to fly. Look at it. It looks just like Tesla. Bottom of the pattern coiled up. 39% gains coming all the way up to oversold region back up to 19.
like, what was this call? Blink is at $12, going up to 13. This happened exactly as planned. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, all I'm doing is drawing pennants.
It's like insane. A lot of YouTubers are unable to achieve that, so I'm super excited about this. Now, this is going to go up to 700. So, huge 66% gains coming out of Tesla. It's right there, written in the sand for you guys. So, take it while you can, man. Take it while you can. This is an opportunity.
There you go. There's my Tesla call right there, man. Probably went over it more in the beginning, but there it is, dude. This is the day, November 16th. And it would fly like literally the next day. It would break out of this. But, yeah, that's why you guys come here every day. Do you see what Peter Schiff said? What did Peter Schiff say? What did Peter Schiff say? So if he converts his shares to Bitcoin, look for an eruption in the market like you've never seen. Does Bitcoin boom make better gold or big bubble? Initial price of Bitcoin set in 2010 was less than 1 cent. It recently crossed 23,000. Once seen as the providence of nerds, libertarians, and drug dealers, Bitcoin these days draws millions of dollars from hedge funds and companies like MicroStrategy and Square, while PayPal lets consumers use Bitcoin to pay for goods and services.
For now.
Well, you can still short sell, and that could come in. I think you'd have to be a pretty brave trader to short sell an assets that's gained like 90% in the past couple of weeks.
90% in the past couple of weeks, but what, 1,500% or more?
I believe that if you go back to the beginning, you're talking something like 100 and some million percent.
So, Rob, in the beginning, there was something like $6 billion invested in Bitcoin, and it became this sort of $250 billion.
She has no idea what it is. I love this.
Not just Bitcoin, but all the cryptocurrencies. What is that? What is it at now, and what potentially will it be at with all of these other contracts?
These ladies spend more money. These ladies spend more time getting themselves ready in the morning than researching Bitcoin. I'm sorry. I know it sounds like a sexy statement, but I'm just being real, right? I'm just being real.
And crypto overall pushing 4.
I love women in the workforce. I have a twin sister and an older sister. I have no brothers. My twin sister is a lawyer. She kills it. She dominates. And
Bitcoin has part of the creation of it was they agreed on a finite amount. There will never be more than a certain amount. I forget what the number is.
21 million. You freaking.
Yeah.
Right, we're not
Come
quite
on.
there yet. But it was the irony and the interesting aspect of what's happened in the past day is that it was really built created as an alternative to financial institutions. And now, these number of years later, the financial institutions look at these returns and they want to get in, they want to make use of it. And and at the same time, I think just the idea of digital currency even has central banks talking about issuing it. It's
Maha Dow 743.
idea.
So there you go. You know, they know so much. They know so much. Yeah, look, SolarWinds advisor warned of lax security years before the hack. I'm going to do a deep dive on this. I think a video today I'm going to put out is about the cyber security. And I think it's kind of ties into what we talk about and what we discuss here. And I think it's worth bringing up. Look, Maha Dow, 1439, man. It was at $5 yesterday. 24 hours, it's up more than that. It's up more than that. Actually, I got in the night before, so it was $5 like more than like about 38 hours ago. So, okay. Still nothing from CZ, right? Michael Saylor, man, following this guy. Can't believe I don't follow him. Master founder, CEO, MIT alum, author, The Mobile Way, free education at Saylor.org. I want some free education. Learn new skills, finish my degree, partner with Saylor Academy. Just knowing that I took the time for myself to do this is just a huge sense of accomplishment for me. Interesting.
Dark by Summer. I know how to read it.
Wow.
Me and my dad and Maya went outside. It was cold. We went home.
Oh, I love you so much. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. You wrote that, huh? That was the first book you ever wrote. Good for you, sweetheart. So you can partner your bridge to better, learn new skills, earn credit towards a degree, or advance your career at your own pace. Build your bridge to a better anywhere, anytime, with free courses at Saylor Academy. Interesting. I want to take advantage of this, man. Thank you for saying hi to Summer. Appreciate that. My buddy, man. My best friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. Graph holding 57 cents. Still up hard, man. Double bottom there that didn't play out. Came up but then got rejected. Interesting. OKX Coinbase Pro. I'd never seen Coinbase add a coin so fast. Binance, everyone ran to grab it up. It's like they knew something we didn't, man. Graph is an indexing protocol and global API for organizing blockchain data and making it easier accessible with GraphQL. Quantum Ledger, right, is what I'm guessing. Web3 is a new stack for radically better internet. I like CoinGecko, man. They're pretty money. Is that like Jordan Gecko? Is that the idea, or is it a gecko? I had never figured out what they were going after there with CoinGecko. I didn't. Did you? Did you? Because I did not. Was not sure. I was not sure. Let's take a look at Fiat Leak and see what's going on with Fiat Leak. Pissed I didn't sell I only ride OKX. I grab it and I sell it on pumps. I got the last pump perfectly. This one I missed. I'm pissed about it. That's the only reason I buy that thing is to sell it on a pump, and it's like it's awesome. It works great. Fat Pig Signals trading live. What a funny. I would never name my company Fat Pig Signals. Like, just be weird to me, right? Different strokes for different folks. Not my style. Shout out to everyone watching here. 16 likes. Let's get the likes up to 20 likes, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Different folks. Not mine.
Fiat week, man. The money is still flying in. Look at this, like you've never seen. This is OT. People are buying Bitcoin, man. Don't sleep, man. Accumulate your coins. Please do me a favor right now. Accumulate your coins. Don't let this whole FUD, like 3-4 weeks from now, everything will be cleared away. You're going to see big money rolling in. You're going to be like, wow, shoulda, woulda, coulda, woulda, da-da-da-da-da-da. Wow, look at this spike, man. Would love to have sold on 51, man. Would love to it. I got in at 26. I'll tell you what I did with this. I put in like 250 into this coin when it was really cheap, like 19 cents. Because I said, you know what? The cheapest coins will pump on Coinbase. That's just what happens. So I throw 250 into this thing.
Hey Andy, it's James Cosmo here, Lord Commander Mormons of the Night Watch. Some of the guys at work got in touch with me, and hang on, my pups just arrived. There we go. Oh,
This is the guy from Game of Thrones.
sorry about that, Andy.
He sent a notice to my
Some of
friend.
the guys at your company got in touch with me and said that you'd worked incredibly hard this year through these tough times, and they just all wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hear that you're a big Game of Thrones fan, so thank you for that. It's always lovely to hear from people that enjoy the show and my small contribution to it. I hope that you do have a very Merry Christmas and that 2021 turns out to be a truly great year for you. So from myself, Katie, Christina, Matt and Alex, all the very best, Andy. Take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Hilarious. You know, they have the new thing. You just pay a celebrity and they'll make a note for you. So this guy gets $500 in his box and he makes a note. He makes 10 of those. He makes freaking $5,000 a day, you know? As funny as it is, but it's cool. It's still a nice thing to do, right? Send someone a celebrity hello. My buddy got Snoop Dogg the other day. It's just funny, right? To get a note and you say a little something and they do it, you know? Where's that website? You know, get a celebrity. To say a greeting or happy B-day. What is the website? How much does it cost? Personalized celebrity cards. Send birthday cards today. How to get a celebrity to wish you happy birthday, right? If you ever wanted a personal shout out from your favorite celebrity, now's your chance. Insiders Megan Alex was recently inundated with celebrity birthday greetings. This is stupid stuff, man. Marla Maples auctions off engagement ring given her by Donald Trump. Ooh, that's a smart move. Dog born without a nose celebrates milestone. This is just, I can't walk. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. I can't. It's just a waste of time for me. I can't do that stuff. Anyway, I'm still waiting on the market to open. Honestly, not sure what's going on. Glassnode. Bitcoin is a swarm of cyber hornets serving the goddesses of wisdom, feeding on the fire of truth, exponentially growing, ever smarter, faster, stronger, behind a wall of encrypted energy. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, so Elon Musk, are you sure large transactions are even possible? Yes, I purchased 1.3 billion in the past few months, and we'll be happy to share my playbook with you offline. That's how billionaires just talk on the low. Why is David Portnoy crying in this? Funny.
Bitcoin. Listen, Elon, if you buy Bitcoin, yo, Elon. So I hear you spent $1.3 billion on Bitcoin. Listen, Elon, if you buy Bitcoin, we're not only going to the moon, we're going to Mars, baby. Don't be like Dave Portnoy. He's crying right now. Okay. Yo, Elon. So I hear you spent $1.3 billion on Bitcoin. Listen, Elon, if you buy Bitcoin, we're not only going to the moon, we're going to Mars.
Humans prosper by channeling energy. Money is the highest form of energy. Civilization forms on energy networks. Bitcoin is the most efficient energy network in history. The fallacy of fiat, equity, and property in gold and commodities are stores of value. Yeah, you want a store of energy, man. You want a form of energy as your money. You want something to move all the time and never be stagnant. That's really what you want. Michael Saylor joins me to discuss anthropology YouTube. That'd be so cool to have Michael Saylor on your show. You guys so lucky. It could happen.
It could get worse, right? Hyperinflation is 100% inflation here. Let's say that I have
I watched a lot of
battery
this.
which loses 20% of my power a year. Well, my half-life on my energy that I pulled off the plant is 3.5 years in 10 years. Right?
Yeah.
I'm up to 12.5% of my energy. So the entire civilization is based upon electric power grids and networks, and yet it's not that good. I mean, you really can't store that much power. Anybody that ever put their computer, they charged it and left the computer for a month or 2 months, and you whipped it open, it's like, it's drained.
It's dead, yeah.
Okay, so now, you know, people that know that, let's say
This is pretty cool. Michael Saylor on.
so.
You have tutoring.
If
She canceled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what happened? Binance shut down. It's been shut down for 4 hours.
Why?
We don't know.
Traffic.
They trying to read. He's saying he had a mixed match signal, and he's saying funds are safe, but everyone's on pins and needles, babe. Everybody. I'm really not. I swear, I'm chilling, man. I'm not worried about it. I don't keep all my money on my Binance account. You know, like I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Follow me on Twitter. I have 777 followers. 777s, baby. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. Getting to the nitty gritty of it all. But yeah, there's a lot of information going down. I just wanted to see CZ one more time. See what the heck he was saying. Binance. Post photos of Binance under your Christmas tree or with decoration using a hashtag. Prizes, 250, 500 BNB giveaway. That's a tiny giveaway. One person that retweets will also win 500 in BNB. There's the retweet. Futures trading is still running. Everything else is in maintenance mode now. Working to bring the system back online ASAP. First data validation passed. Funds are ace. Dude, 2 hours, man. It's been 2 hours now, bro. And now you're posting. No. I don't know, man. Working on it. Large complex systems do take a while to restart. Data validity checks, etc. And things always take longer than initially anticipated in our history so far. Your patience is greatly appreciated. Keep calm. Binance is working hard. Engineer is ready 24/7 at Binance. CZ Binance and the team is fixing it right away. Because I'm an engineer too. Funds are safe at Binance. Relax. Support Binance. Okay, so there's our last update. And he at least tweeted again 36 minutes later. He said, okay, we're still working on it. Still figuring out everything got to go. I mean, thank God they do what they do, man. It can't be easy to run an exchange like this. And I know everyone's upset. I know people are upset, but it can't be that easy to run an exchange this bigger. So, this big. Let's take a look at what this guy's talking about on the Ledger leak. Kind of good to talk about that right now.
Database leak, what you need to know. In this video today, we're going to be talking about what's happened exactly, how you may be at risk right now. I will tell you that your crypto should be safe for now, but your crypto can be put at risk by your own actions. We'll be discussing that in this video. I also, very quick.
Yeah, my opinion, just don't answer phishing websites, man. Where's my money, CZ? Don't make me come to Sweden and look for you for my whole $56. Funds are safe for sure. It's doing Coinbase shutdown testing. More exchanges will be doing the same next couple of weeks. I mean, what they should do is they should get themselves ready. And they should get themselves ready for,
data breach.
For when they get, they should be ready for an influx. They should say, okay, if we had 10x more people, where do we need to be? And that's where they need to be. Maybe that's what they're doing. They probably know that huge money is coming into crypto in the next 10. Like, they probably got an in. I bet you this is actually bullish to me. This is bullish. This is them getting ready for something that they weren't ready for. I'm bullish on this. I'm bullish on this FUD.
Customer contact data. Today, a threat actor has shared an archive containing 2 files named All Email Subscription and ledger order buyers that contain data stolen during the data breach. So the email file is like 1 million plus emails. It's just emails. That's it. It could still put you at risk for your crypto. We'll get to that, but you need to know at this very moment it's just your emails.
Now there's a website. Have I been duped?
Phone number, your address,
Or something like that. Have I been duped?
Probably includes the method of payment, etc. The buyer data is a problem as well. However, it looks like all financial data is secure at this point, as far as we know. Now, this person, I want to read what this person says. By the way, if you love cryptocurrency and you just want to keep your cryptocurrency safe and you want to learn how to invest it and earn a passive income,
Have I been pawned? Thank you. How did you know that? How did you know exactly what I was talking about?
Also, go down in the description and subscribe.
You smart mother. You know it, man. Have I been pawned? Check if your email has been pawned. This is interesting. I'm not going to do that with you guys, obviously. But check it. Go to haveibeenpawned.com. Is this safe? Is this even safe?
Download for free. Thanks for reading and enjoy. I just gotta say something. I believe that there's a special
Look,
place
MySpace, Wetpad, Wattpad, collection.
Hurt average innocent people. I just have no tolerance for it. I don't care who you are.
Owned with a P.
Just, their finances.
Have I been pwned?
I just have no tolerance for that. In July 2020, Ledger suffered a data breach after a website vulnerability.
Yeah, haven't pwned it.
To access customers' contact details. The first confirmed price I saw for this database was 5 BTC. Someone bought it from another guy on one of the forums.
JNUG Riot and SGMO to the moon. Yeah, for sure. I like JNUG too, man.
For free on another forum. So stop messaging me for other databases and shit.
Okay. He swore, he's out. He's out. He's out. No, I'm messing with you guys, but still, I'm not into it. Check it out. Duck is down hard, man. It was up though, from 5 cents. Okay, I want to look at the Mo funds here. Only thing we can look at. We're talking about SGMO, man, and I think this thing is gonna fly. Look, it went from 14 in the last hour all the way back up to 15.94, and it's on its way. It just, these calls, man, are gold, man. And look, it broke the previous all-time high right there, came back down. We want to see it break it again. So getting rejected at 15.97, which 16 makes sense, 16 cents. A lot of people sold at 16 bucks. It's just a psychological place, right? Especially when we break all-time high there, and that's going to happen. But I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. Look at the 5-minute. We're about to make a move out of this tiny little bull flag. So things are going well for SGMO. Boom, boom, boom. And JNUG, let's throw JNUG in the mix. When gold gets back to $2,000 an ounce, you're going to see JNUG fly off the chains. 122 for JNUG. I like JNUG. JNUG spiking up too. Let's look at it on the 4-hour. What's going on with JNUG? Okay, so JNUG came up, formed this bullish falling wedge, in my opinion. 68% chance to break to the upside. And look for JNUG to break this resistance at 159. Once it does that, it can gap up pretty. Like, look, gold will just... It's got this huge gap. This thing could fly. They did do like a 20-to-1 split, so I feel like there's some weird... like the price doesn't look right here. But that's a gap up nonetheless. Once we break 180, 170, this thing is going to fly. Like to some really, really big gains. So... just watch out for that. Something that's going to happen, possibly. Okay, also, I want to talk about how to secure your email with a FIDO key. Not many people are doing this. My email, I've actually attached. If you go into the security systems of your email, you can add really deep, in-depth. I'm going to show you, actually, where to do this and how, if I can. I'm going to attempt to. I forgot about X Markets. Put $500 into X Markets. Forgot about that one. So if you go in to your settings in your Gmail, you want to manage your Google account, right? And you want to go to data and personalization, and you want to go to security. And then you want to go to two-step verification, and you want to put that on. And when you do that, you want to add what's called a FIDO key, okay? Okay, and what that's going to do is, and then you can name the FIDO key, right? And so I have what's called a security key default with two-step verification on my, and it's not just to my phone. It makes me actually plug in with my Trezor. And I plug in my Trezor to make sure that my Gmail account is completely awesome, like completely secure. So this is something that that no one talks about. I did a video about it a long time ago. I couldn't find it online. It's somewhere online, but I can't find it, which is funny because it's another channel that I made, and I can't find my old channel. It was called The Blockchain Bull. But anyway, yeah. So I just want to put this out there for you guys that, yeah, you got to add a FIDO key to your email with two-step verification. It's super important that you do that. So I put in my email and it says no pawnage found. Products you're using 1Password to generate and saving strong password for each website. Enable two-factor and strong codes inside your 1Password account. I've done that. And subscribe to notifications for any other breaches. Yeah. So thank God I haven't been pawned, man, so far. Who knows what they know and if it's really true, right? But I haven't been pawned on this site here. Now I have been pawned on another site. Breaches you were pawned on. Adobe. In October 2013, 153 million Adobe accounts were breached, with each containing an internal ID, username, email, encrypted password, and a password hint in plain text. The password cryptography was poorly done, and many were quickly resolved back to plain text. The unencrypted hints also disclosed much about the passwords, adding further to the risk that hundreds of millions of Adobe customers already faced. Wow. So 7 years ago, I was breached by them. Apollo. In June 2018, the sales engagement startup Apollo left a database containing billions of data points publicly exposed with a password. The data was discovered by security researcher Vinny Trioia, subsequently sent a subset of data containing 126 million unique addresses to I Have Been Pawned. The data left exposed by Apollo was used in their revenue acceleration platform and included personal information such as names and emails, as well as professional information. Dropbox suffered a data breach, which exposed and stored credentials of tens of millions of their customers. In October 2016, they forced password resets for their customers and believed many be at risk. LinkedIn suffered a data breach of 164 million emails and addresses and passwords exposed, originally hacked in 2012. Kickstarter had a crowdfunding hack and a data breach. River City Media, Special K Data, Tumblr had a data breach. Verifications.io and Zynga, game developing, creation of Words with Friends, suffered a data breach. In September of 2019, exposed 17 unique email addresses along with usernames and passwords stored as salted SHA hashes. The data was provided by HI. So that's like the newest one, September of 2019. So wow, this email has been pawned and beaten. Basically, if you've done anything in America with your email, you probably have an issue with it. Pretty weird. I'm just going through different emails. You guys could do too and just see if you've been pawned or not. Bitcoin security forum Gmail dump. In September 2000, a large dump of nearly 5 million usernames and passwords was posted to a Russian Bitcoin forum. Whilst commonly reported as 5M Gmail passwords, the dump also contained 123 Zandex root addresses. Whilst the original breach remains unclear, the breach credentials were confirmed by multiple sources. Evite in April. You know that planning? They had a data breach of their systems in April of 2019. Spambot. We Heart It. So wow. And LinkedIn. So anyone who formed LinkedIn, man, if you use a password there, you've been pawned. Interesting. Not good at all. Not good at all. Hey, Salmon fam. Hope all is well. Just checked in. Got into my Binance. Just checked. You got into your Binance. Interesting. Is it moving? Like, is it doing anything? No, to me it's froze. Nothing has changed. Oh, there we go. Yep, 23,190. All right, we're good to go now. Still seems like frozen though. The order book's moving a little bit here. The order book's back. He would tweet immediately when it was ready to go. So there should be a tweet right now. We're back on. Like, progressing, all data intact and funds are safe. Some parts are taking longer than originally anticipated. Estimated 1 to 2 more hours-ish. We post announcements as soon as we have a definitive time. We'll allow some time to cancel orders first. Yeah, please. You should actually put me back in whatever I got kicked out of. Like, freaking. Try to cancel an order though. It's funny. We weren't able to get in on the dip. That beautiful dip that happened. Like, we couldn't buy the dip. It's crazy to me. And I'm still seeing a lot of my positions just not moving. So regardless if it looks like they got Bitcoin up and running, doesn't look like they got everything else up and running at all. So at least he's been on point, man. He's been giving updates every few minutes, you know. Look, 333 comments right when I'm there. I'll be 334. Thank you. I won't be rude, you know. Let's see what the comments are saying, though. Let's see what people are saying to this guy. Like, they're probably reaming him. Compensate our losses. Compensate our losses, right? Yeah, right. Thanks for the update. Do you know what will happen for sell orders if they were missed and trades are at a loss? Will they be honored? Yeah, like what if you had a sell order? Compensate our losses. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. I agree. What losses have you made? Crypto curves. Silly guy, man. Equities are more volatile than Bitcoin, man. Funds are not SAFU in a volatile market. Funny. Everyone uses this guy. Who is this guy that everyone uses that face, right? Parabolic losses. Enter the crypto space at the top. Lost everything. Soon to be a wage chuck. COVID unemployment rate's too high. McDonald's won't even employ. I'm really disappointed with issues facing this problem every time. Fix this ASAP. We trusted Binance, but we have suffered a lot during the day today. Now we really wonder how much you plan to reconstruct your customers' trust. Bittrex tries this BS system overload. Now they have become irrelevant. You guys are following suit. Compensate our losses. Compensate our losses. Yeah. Many people will be moving funds into Binance because of the poor security of Ledger. There are harsh lessons of balancing freedom of decentralized against security of centralization. Greed fuels the chaos. Peace of mind fuels the calm. I don't agree with that. I think you're missing the point. Your funds can be pushed due to the private Binance ledger. Your funds are not public. Interesting. Listing PG and JV at the same time. Well, let's think as these clubs are playing in a stadium and the fans are filling the stadium at the same time, surely they won't be taking their seats on time. This will take time. Binance is the stadium here, and we have many fans. Yeah. And what if the stadium has 50K people capacity and there are 100K fans? What should the club do? We should build a bigger stadium. Binance will integrate more servers. Well, you don't build a bigger stadium if you have 5K fans in total. This is progress. Compensate our losses. Compensate our losses. You must bring the price of Bitcoin as soon as you disconnect the system to compensate for our loss. Doesn't make any sense. Compensate our losses. How about futures? The price will drop right so that all the selling short lose their money down to the stop loss or more. We're making losses. I demand 1% of supply of BNB be airdropped to users participating in spot trading. Our funds are safe, but what about our losses? Compensated. There's nowhere we're going to celebrate Christmas like this. Yeah, someone could have been in a huge trade, like right? Like someone could have been leveraged long Bitcoin and like, now what? Like, And they could have wanted to sell here at you know, when Bitcoin was, I don't know, let's take a look at the 4 minute, the 3 minute. So Bitcoin could have been right here at 23,326, and that would have been like a huge trade. And now it's here. They couldn't get out right here, right? Now they're underwater. So what do they, you know, someone got in here, they're up huge, the exchange shut down. Now what? You gotta do something. Like, so like a guy is gonna lose that move because you close the exchange on him. Crazy to me, man. Absolutely crazy to me. Funds are damn poo. No worries, guys. And over 60 minutes, all okay. 70 minutes later, 60 minutes, all okay. 80 minutes later, 2 hours more. Really not stonks. It's a little worrying that we're seeing confirmed trades for 3 to 4 hours ago being reversed. Hope that isn't your plan to resolve this. If so, it's likely to cost us a lot of money. Those trades have already been offset elsewhere. A little worrying we're seeing confirmed trades being reversed. What about my position that I bought without being able to take profit? After the system is active again, it becomes a loss. What do you say is safe? Then what about the coins that will be sold after rising? Hey, you remember the price is very volatile, so late selling, you're a big loss. Will Binance replace it? Was this a hack attempt? Come on, come clean with us. That's pretty funny. That's hilarious. The Minotaur. BCCX Swap S is officially launched 15 minutes ago. So let's take a look. I mean, he's just telling you about something that's good.
Continuing to move here is OXT too. I want to see it pump back up, man. Couldn't have sold that pump. Je ne sais quoi ta costatis. So people are mad, man. It's a flat day. I can't really go over any coins. I can't do what I do for a living, really, which is go over coins for you guys, which is kind of crazy to me, right? Anyway, shout out to everyone who's still in the stream, sticking it out with me. Try to get to 1,000 followers, man. Kraken is frozen now. Yeah, I saw that Kraken wasn't moving. I thought that was a bit strange. Mine is still frozen. Yeah, we're all stuck in the junk here. Yeah, I saw Kraken. It's funny you said that because I saw Kraken wasn't moving as well on my trading view, and that was weird. So look, I have some Kraken listings here. Let's get into this real fast. I have some Kraken listings, and it's not moving. So let's take a look at this real quick. I've got Bitcoin here on Kraken. I had ETH. That's where I did. Let's just look at my ETH pair because I have ETH pair on Kraken. Probably I added it accidentally one day, and it's just been there ever since. Look, in the dollar pumps on top of all that because no one, you know, like a little bit. I mean, it got rejected, came back down. But, you know, I'm just saying, like. So there's a Binance pair. Here is. Binance. This is the Kraken right here. Look, oh, it's moving though. 607. It was at 616. Take a look at the 1 minute. You seem to be moving. I see orders flying in here. 607.54. You seem to be all right. You're not frozen, I don't think. ETH coming back down though. Will it double bottom? Good chance back to 600, right? Dude, EGLD just continuing to rip. Like, it's about to flag out of this in a second. This is nuts. Interesting. But we froze, man. We froze today. Maha Dow flying. Up 39% now. Look at Maha Dow, dude. It don't care, bro. Uniswap now is taking the cake. Now everyone's going to just start being, okay, I'll just take Uniswap calls then. Like, people who are versatile, they'll move. Look, Maha Dow. 1449. And moving. Maha Dow. Maha Dow, baby. Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. And then I also have tutoring people cancel because I feel like they can't get onto the exchange, you know. So it's like, well, why do I want to get tutored today? You know, so it hurts my business too, man. Like, any type of FUD in the business is not good for my business, right? 333, yep. It always is the case. Let's go over some news. Let's see what the market sentiment is. Let's see what we're hearing. Let's see what's going on right now. Mahadao, man. It's moving against ETH, which is nice. I just bought DOT on Kraken. Okay, cool. I sold my DOT for synthetics. I think synthetics will make more money than DOT, in my opinion. Just in the temporary short term, I think synthetics will outplay DOT. Now, I called Penn going up to 90. I called this. Told everyone to load up. Looks like it's about to break out. And it is doing its thing. I said load up here at 71. It's going all the way. Look at it. It's at 96. Came back down. I see it's going up to 125, man. So Penn Gaming continuing to rip. There's no reason why it won't. New millennials like it. They're printing money into the market. This is just going to keep going. It is what it is. That's what they're going to do to this price. Anything's going to pump in this market, man. They're artificially propping up a market. Like, it's just, this is what happens. I got in on that pump. Thank you, sir. On Mahadao? Or on, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Willish? Bitcoin up is down hard. Bitcoin down. Up a little bit. Oh, on Penn. Yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm happy. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Yeah, that was a nice call. Like, that went to plan beautifully. It's funny. We know we're at 2666, but we know Bitcoin is well above 23,000 now. So, look. Bitcoin is kind of trying to break back into the pattern, right? It's not in net, but it's trying to break back in. Let's go look at the Bitcoin price. BTC USD on Coinbase. There's Bitstamp price. I don't want Bitstamp, I want Coinbase. Yeah, add to watch list. So 22,860, are we going to break back in? I just want to see if we're going to make our move back into this pattern. That's all I'm trying to figure out for you guys right now. V-shaped recovery at the base of the pattern. Looks like we could easily break back in. That could be also a bearish retest, though. Came back up, getting rejected. So worrisome move there. Got me thinking a little bit. Double bottom on the Stokes. Looks like we're going to kind of get back into the pattern. Stokes say we're going to get back into the pattern. So I'm trusting the Stokes on this one. So I can buy orders on Kraken, but I can't get my charts to update. That's interesting. Interesting. YFI down, man. Up 10%. Zilliqua. Double topped up here, right? Probably going to come back down now at this point. Probably back down to about 36. I'm still wanting to learn for the long term. So happy to set up tutoring for later tonight or tomorrow if you are around. Thank you. Okay, cool. I just have family over, so there's kids screaming in my house, and it's out of control. So they're going to leave tomorrow. I think I'd wait. I do have one session later tonight, and then, but that's it. The kids, like, they make so much noise, I can't concentrate. I'm looking at Adam on the 1 minute, and it just stuck. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to go for a walk and relax and just kind of clear my mind from all this right now. I think that's the best thing I can do for my mental state. I'm not really upset. I really am not. I'm just kind of I'm in a little bit of just like, okay, this is life today. You ever go to get in the car and next thing you know, like the car doesn't start and now you got to call AAA and or your flat tire, and whatever you thought you were about to do, that's out the window now. You're on a new trajectory, right? Like you have to handle life as life comes. You can make as many plans as you want, and Love Learning could probably tell you that. And, you know, and then, yeah. I don't think Bitcoin's going to retest 20K. I really don't, but I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. There's a lot of buy pressure. I just don't. But hey, that's me. I could be wrong. Bitcoin dips 5% to 22.2. Actually went to 21.79 or 21.8 after hitting 24 record highs over the weekend. Amazing. The price of Bitcoin plunged 5% over 2 days after the flagship cryptocurrency set new all-time highs. But that formed that inverted head and shoulder pattern. That was really, really nice to see. So Bitcoin analysis. Bitcoin aiming to retest 20K before it starts another rally. Bitcoin lost 3.7 today after facing rejection around 24,300. The long-term bullish trend may suspend if the key 20,000 level fails to act as support. I don't really think we're going to go that low. I just don't. I don't see it. Like we just got bought back up from 21.9 all the way back to 23,000. So I just don't. I don't see it. But you guys think, you know, MicroStrategy has eclipsed over 1 billion in Bitcoin purchases, bringing its total to 70,000 Bitcoin. MicroStrategy previously announced a debt offering to raise $650 million for the purchase. CEO Michael Saylor has become a vocal advocate for Bitcoin as he converts a portion of MicroStrategy treasury reserve to Bitcoin. Smartest move he ever did, man. The largest independent and publicly traded business, Intelligent, recently purchased an additional $650 million worth of Bitcoin, bringing its total purchases of $1 billion. At the average price of 21, so he purchased $650 million at the average price of 21.9, which was the low dip today. Was that his dip buy? Was he the one that got in at 21.9? And now HODL an aggregate of 70,000 Bitcoins purchased for 1.1 billion at an average price of 15,964. What a nice average. 15,964. He's on the way to the moon, dude. MicroStrategy purchased an additional 29,000 Bitcoins for $65 million at an average price of 21,925 per Bitcoin. And now HODL an aggregate of 70,000 purchased for 1.1 billion at an average price of 15,964 per Bitcoin. Imagine to get that much hands on that much cash too. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to make a run. My mother's calling, and I figured why not pick up from my mother. And you know what? It's one of those days where we all just have to kind of like tough it out, see what goes on. But I love you all. Be safe, and know that I'll be back tomorrow.